Latino Heat. Chica, ¿tú quieres?
Welcome to Bob V Wrestling, and we're doing another figure unboxing here. We're actually unboxing. Who's that? Eddie Guerrero. Good boy. That's a hard one to say as well. You done really good. That's the Eddie Guerrero, as you can see, is the Hall of Fame class of 2006, and so obviously Eddie Guerrero's not with us anymore. He passed away in November 2005 with a heart attack, I believe. Eddie Guerrero had a fantastic career in the WWE. He was a triple Grand Slam champion, and like one of the probably best technical wrestlers that you would have seen in the ring, and his charisma was second to none. Now, I could waffle on here all day about Eddie Guerrero's great exploits and his career highlights, but I'm going to pass that over to my good friend, the Bruiserweight at Elite WWE Figures. He's going to do a fantastic podcast tomorrow about that, so please tune in and check it out. I will though go through a few bullet points about Eddie Guerrero. I do want to talk about, had to write a few down here, so I'm just going to let you know. This guy probably wrestled everywhere. You name it. He was in Mexico, he was in New Japan, he was in the ECW, the WCW. His career is just, it's amazing. He was part of a few big stables, the LWO, the Latino World Order, which was a play in the NWO at the time when he was in WCW. He was also in the Filthy Animals with Rey Mysterio, I believe, during his WCW days. Correct me if I'm wrong. And of course, the most famous probably for WWE fans, WWF fans, was the Radicals, when he debuted onto the WWE with Dean Malenko, Chris Benoit, the name that shouldn't be mentioned, and Perry Saturn. Moppy! Well, I'll tell you, they came into the WWE and took it by storm. There were four very, very talented guys, and two of them went on to have great careers, which is Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit. Now, funny thing was, when they did come to the WWE, Eddie Guerrero's time was halted a little bit because he'd done a frog splash, and I think it was against the New Age Outlaws, and he broke his elbow with the frog splash. So he jumped off to do one of those big, frog splashes off the top rope, and he hurt his elbow, and he just panicked, and he was like to Road Dogg, pin me, 1, 2, 3, pin me, end the match. They were actually supposed to win the match, I think, and become the tag team champions. I think the tag team championships are on the line. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. So he was sidelined with the elbow, while the other guys went on and done their thing. I think it was during this time he started to pursue China. I'm not too sure, but I remember him anyway always coming out, and China didn't want nothing to do with him. And I think this is why we might have the roses in this this box, because he used to come out with the roses, and he used to be like Mamacita and all this, and anybody who would give out to him, he'd be like, you're just jealous because you can't stand my Latino heat. So it was like a really cool gimmick. And you get the Latino Heat shirt there as well, as you can see. I will be opening this box later. So now, to fast forward a little bit, he did win so he pursued China, and he eventually got his woman, and on top of that, he got the European Championship by pinning Chris Jericho. So that was one of his first titles, I think, the European Championship. So fast forward again, China became the Intercontinental Champion, and she was put in a match. This was actually a really funny story, back when wrestling was actually really, really good. She was in a triple threat match with she was in a match with Kurt Angle for the Intercontinental Championship. So Eddie Guerrero, being the loving boyfriend that he was, he decided to go to the general manager, too sweet, he decided to go to the general manager and say, look, my woman is in a match, I need to get into this match to protect her, Eddie Guerrero went into the match. It was a triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship, and China got knocked out, and And of course Eddie Guerrero went over to Reviver and ended up pinning her 1, 2, 3 and became the Intercontinental Champion. So a bit sneaky maybe on Eddie Guerrero's behalf, but he became the Intercontinental Champion. Then in 2001, things took a turn for the worse for Eddie Guerrero as he was caught drunk driving, and you know WWE, they didn't stand for that, so out the door went Eddie, and he went back to the independent scene. Probably was quite successful, but he was re-signed to the WWE in 2002, and I think that's when he adopted his was it whenever he teamed up with Chavo Guerrero and they became the Los Guerreros. We lie, we cheat, we steal, and that was huge. That got so much popularity, and I think Chavo got injured, and they had won a belt, tag team championships I think, and then Chavo got injured and he decided to tag team up with Tajiri, which was a comical pairing, and they also won a tag team championships. Coming to the end of our Eddie Guerrero throwback, he also won a tag team championships I think against Edge and Rey Mysterio, and won it again with Tajiri. Whoa, he then faced off against Benoit and won the US Championship, and on top of that, fast forward, he fought the one and only Brock Lesnar! And he beat Brock Lesnar, and it was when he beat Brock Lesnar, that is when he became a Triple Crown Grand Slam champion. Now, I think his last match, he beat Mr. Kennedy, of course with his lie, cheat, steal tactics, and this is where it was all coming to an end then for Eddie Guerrero. The following week, he was to win the World Wrestling Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, Batista denies this in his book, but apparently Guerrero was supposed to win the match. It was a triple threat with Batista and Randy Orton, and I think apparently Batista was to go out injured. He had a bad back, and Eddie Guerrero was going to win the belt, and it didn't happen. And then he was supposed to feud with Stone Cold, and Stone Cold left as well. But there's so many twists and turns in the Eddie Guerrero story, and tune into Bruiserweight's podcast because he will take you through them all. Now, I'm out of breath talking about Eddie Guerrero, but I love Eddie Guerrero. I'm very passionate about Eddie Guerrero, and I really enjoyed looking up some of the stuff to tell you guys about him, and I know that Bruiserweight's going to love it as well, and I'm just going to get this figure unboxed and get a look at him. Alright, so let's get him unboxed, will we, Bobby? You help me, okay. Are you going to unbox Eddie Guerrero for us now and get a look at him?
Yeah.
Okay, good boy, I'll help you a little bit.
Okay.
We'll put him down like this. This is your favourite part of the videos, isn't it? Is the talking the boring part? Oh, what's that there? Show the people that. What's that you got in your hand? Here, look up to the camera. The Latino Heat vest or singlet. Can you stand the heat? Wow, very cool. Oh, cool. And there's the flowers. I'm sure China got those. And you get another one as well.
Yeah.
This one's kind of stuck, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
You get me. Do help.
It's a single one. Right, let's get Eddie Guerrero out. You got him there? Alright, what do you think of him, Bobby?
Yeah.
Is he cool? Do you like him?
Yeah.
And there's the Latino Heat top. Does that go on him?
Yeah.
First of all, we'll get a little look at him here now, standing. The skin tone is perfect. I think it's a really good coloration. Let's get a look at the face scan. Look at that there. The little goatee, the hair is perfect. Good face scan. The bottoms, love that attire. That is Eddie Guerrero there. Good body scan as well. He's got his wraps, boots. Let's see the little Latino Heat vest on him. I have discovered a fault already though, which I just don't know why they keep doing. So we'll just put this on roughly. So let's see the roses. Give me one of the roses. So yeah, we'll put this wee bunch of roses in here, will we?
Put that flower in there.
we'll get these roses in. So there we go.
If it's that.
Yeah, that's the fault. Look, closed fist. Closed fist. Why do they do that with the Mattel figures? Some of them, where they give you one closed hand and, you know, another accessory. My good friend Paul Fraser, who's got an amazing collection, pointed this out to me as well with the Chris Jericho figure. We have a closed hand and we have 2 accessories, the list and the pen, but a closed fist. Anyway, that's for another review. Right, what? Bobby, deadly serious now, right? We need game face on here, okay? What are you giving that figure out of 10? 10! Oh my god, 10s! Wow. Well, I love Eddie Guerrero. I think it's a fantastic figure. I think it's pretty cool. You get the Latino heat and the roses, nice accessories. Don't like the hands closed, but I'm not going to be too harsh on that with the review. I'm going to give it, oh my god, it's a Hall of Famer. It's Eddie Guerrero. Details good. I'm giving it a 9. I'm giving it a 9. No, I'm giving it an 8. I'm giving it an 8. Oh my god, I'm torn. 8 or 9. Right. Well, I'll do it. But wait, 8 or 9?
8.
Okay, I'm giving it an 8. Bobby has spoken. So we're going to have to get Latino heat onto our shelf now somewhere. Obviously, I'll have to go up there. Thanks for watching, guys. Give us a retweet and a like and a share. And we'll be back soon to unbox one of our other figures. Bye!
Bye.
Órale, chavito.